Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you didn't know, I'm K-dre Almighty. In today's video, I got something different for you guys. Today's video, I want to give my thanks and appreciation to the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, Kazuki Takahashi. Thank you for everything you did for me and all the other fans of Yu-Gi-Oh. Growing up, I got to watch an early morning TV program. Came on Saturdays, most days. It kind of changed it in the middle of it. It was called Kids WB, and on this program they had a special called Yu-Gi-Oh, one of the most popular shows on this program. And this show was about a young boy named Yugi. He was shy, timid, but when he put together the Million Puzzle, he was connected with a spirit of a fellow named Tim, and Tim was a more confident, assertive version of himself. And together they learned from each other, and they grew as individual people. And at the end, they had a duel to see if Tim could ascend to the spiritual world or if he had to stay with Yugi. And that's kind of my quick overview of what the show was about. Growing up as a kid, I didn't know that at the time, but Yu-Gi-Oh, just like the original characters of the original series, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, whatever you like to call it, it helped me make friends just like it helped them. I was always a kid that kind of faded into the background of crowds and just stayed to myself. But when I knew someone like Yu-Gi-Oh, it was more easier for me to approach them and to befriend them. And playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I was able to analyze people, study their moves. We both did, and we seen each other's expression change as we drew a card that we needed, or if we didn't get to draw the card that we needed, or if someone sent our cards to the graveyard. And we got to have conversations, small little conversations throughout the duel. I don't know how it is nowadays playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but back then we got to know a little bit about each other at a time. And it seemed each time that you duel somebody, you got to know a little bit more about them. You got more comfortable around them, and you just seem to become friends. I know that's not magic, but it's magic that a card game was able to do that for us. And I just want to thank him for that, and thank him for all the hearts that he was able to bring together while playing the game or watching the anime. There's different things that people like to do in Yu-Gi-Oh. Some people just like to collect the cards. Other people like to casually play the game, or maybe they went to big tournaments. Me, I was always more of a casual player. Even though I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, I still have my cards. It didn't matter to me if I was playing in some big fancy tournament, or if I was in a local card shop, or if I was just in the cafeteria at lunch playing with my friends. But personally, I like just playing with my friends. That was the most fun I ever had playing the game. Just playing over and over with each other, trying to beat the person that might have been beating you all year, or just trading cards back and forth, or just having duel with different decks that we made to beat the other person. It was always fun, and I enjoyed my time doing it. And even though that chapter in my life is gone, I still look back at it with fondness, this of nostalgia and memories that I made with those people back then. I brought out some of my favorite cards from the original series. I have Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Dark Magician Girl. All three of these iconic cards from the original Yu-Gi-Oh series. If I can get it to focus. There we go. A testament to Kazuki Takahashi for his amazing artwork and just the story he was able to tell with it. Just an amazing guy, and someone that I always look to in fondness for what he was able to do for me. You know, and I'm not ashamed to say that I look at these cards in nostalgic memory. I mean, this holding up the 3 Egyptian God cards. Back then, if I would have had these cards, I would have thought I was some kind of god or some kind of hero sent to save the world. Now that I have these as an adult, they're nothing more than cardboard. But back then, they would have been much more. And I believe it's like that for a lot of people my age, or maybe even younger, if they admit it or not. Everyone has something that they're nostalgic about, that they might use for a little escape here and now. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the things for me. I remember when the first Egyptian God card was announced and the first episode showing them was aired. I remember that. And I remember thinking that this card was way powerful and being scared that Yugi wouldn't be able to win. But he did. And I also remember when the next one was announced and the episode aired. Now I remember even the next one. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a great show for me back then. And it's still releasing new animes. It's still releasing new cards and new formats to this day. And I just want to thank him for everything he's done for me and all the friends around the world, all the fans around the world. And as always, guys, I'm K-dre Almighty. And remember, no matter where you are or who you're from, there's mightiness in you. And I think there's no better example than this man, the legend, Kazuki Takahashi. And with that, guys, I'm out.